like it up the ass. I like to be tied up. I like to move it, move it. Hey, we all got something that tickles our fancy. And so do One Piece characters, but some are freakier than others. So in this video, we'll be discussing these 7 characters' secret fet and deciding if we should save them or slave them. How do we decide if they're too down bad? Well, since I'm a certified Yonko level gooner, I'll make that judgment. And let's judge our first character, Caesar. So what could make this freaky scientist shoot out his spunk hazard? Well, Caesar uses his gas fruit to push air into the girl's cookie and make her It started out as an accident, just like me, but soon he became addicted to the coochie cough. But it's important to note that Caesar's obsession transcends purely sexual gratification. He's been studying the panty puffs to find the optimal sounds and frequencies, treating this like a science experiment by adjusting variables like her position or the amount of air injected. Kinda admirable that this creepy clown can find the passion for discovery during the most primal moments. And sexual experiments have been going on for a while, so it's worthwhile saying Caesar can be saved. And Caesar, in exchange, I'd like a jar of the specimens. I'm just playing, there's no way. Who am I kidding? You guys know I'm not joking. Caesar, make sure it's a specimen from the day she hasn't showered. Hey, what can I say? I like the fishy smell. And Sanji can cook fish well, so let's go over him next. Now, it's kind of hard to pick just one, since this cuckold chef likes everything from animals to being stepped on by Nico Robin's giant foot. But his most unforgivable sin is liking girls with the age 81 reversed. And I have to be cryptic about my language, otherwise YouTube will kink shame me. But you get the picture. Sanji has a thing for those people who work in mines. There's no justification for this. But looking back at his childhood, he never really had an elderly figure giving him love and guidance since his mom died young. Now that he's grown, Sanji wants to protect and love all the small people as he never had the chance to. Which is fine until he says weird ass comments like this.
でもちょっと待てよ。これからはナミさんの体が大人に成長していく貴重な日々を共に過ごすことができるってことなのか。さなぎが蝶に成長する瞬間を見れるってのもすんげえことだ。
I wish this was a one-time mistake, but let's look over his victims. Bonnie, Pudding, Baby Nami, Shirahoshi, Kami, Vivi. There's no way this guy is clear. You guys hear that? What the hell? What the hell? How'd I end up in this holding cell? Good cop, bad cop. I haven't seen you two since the incident. Sigma Hat, we brought you here to confess. Now be a good boy and tell us what you— What the f— Are you drooling? Oh yeah, I heard you say good boy and it set me off like a sprinkler. Enough of this shit. We know what happened, and if you don't spill the beans, we'll feed you to the sea beast. No! I'm scared of Momo. But you'll never get it out of me. And Sanji is out of his mind if he's perving on these youngins like his name was Smart Schoolboy 9. 9 is the German way of saying no. Sanji, you can't be saved. You need help, bro. And help is on the way for Doflamingo, as Cross Guild is coming to rescue you. But can we help Doflamingo purify himself from his sins? Well, he can't have that many, right? Never mind, my boy's gonna need Jayoma to fight these charges, but his most unforgivable fet is the one that rhymes with grape. Again, I gotta be cryptic here, but unless you have 2 brain cells like myself, you're able to figure it out. It's weird because Dofi is a good looking guy, so why does he have to resort to ripe? Well, you gotta look at this from a bird's eye view, or in this case, a birdcage eye view. Dofi's whole philosophy is about control and manipulation, and as such, he gets off on taking away the girl's concentration. This becomes even more prevalent when we look at his dynamic with Viola. The choice between would you rather give me your body or let me massacre citizens wasn't really a choice. More like the optical illusion of choice. I had a similar optical illusion while beating it to some midget corn. Did the guy have a huge knob, or did it just look big because she was really tiny? Anyways, needing to satisfy your lust through forcefulness isn't something therapy can save. Dofi is doomed. Are all the warlords this impel down bad? What about Crocomom? On the surface, Crocodile may seem normal, but on the Mac, we see just how horned out this whore lord is. Crocodile has a dirty secret that only Ivankov knows about. Now, there's a number of theories about what this is Crocomom. It has to be. There's no other reason he'd be sweating like me in the interrogation room. Really? Nothing? That was the perfect opportunity to continue with the side story. Whatever, I guess they're having a donut or something. And Crocomom got filled like a Boston cream donut by Dragon. So her kink is being bred. Editor's note, Sigma Hat, literal jokes aren't that funny. You already did one with the surface and Mac thing, so don't overdo it. But otherwise, you're doing a great job, man. Thanks, man. I needed that. And Crocodile needs to be bred in order to feel content. We know that Crocodile was a mafia boss that controlled a whole underground organization. But being the leader is tiring. Sometimes you just want to relax and let the other people do the work for you. Think of doing the deed. Most of the time, guys are doing the sheathing and unsheathing, but when the time comes, she rides you so you can come in time. Crocodile took this to the extreme and gender bended so he wouldn't have to lead, and we all need a break. So let's give Crocodile a break and say that we can save him. Him has the letter H in it, and so does Charlos. Thinking about Charlos literally has me at a loss of words. Not literally, because we still have half the video to go and that will be awkward. A word to describe Charlos is aberrant. Emphasis on the whore part of it. Charlos has both of Sanji's and Dofi's kinks, but does it on everyone he knows. Seriously, this celestial dragon has done it from mermaids, tontadas, even transponder snails, for fuck's sakes. He really has no limit. The time limit is up, Sigma Hat. Spill the beans. What? Now you guys come back? Were you taking a duty on duty? You fucker. Ha! Tua! I ought to record me bitch slapping you and use that as an 808 for my techno song dropping this weekend. Check out Bad Cop Dirty Drops on SoundCloud. No! Techno's the worst form of EDM. Hey Sigma, don't listen to him. I like you and I want to help you out, so just tell us. What the shit? Are you stroking it? Yeah, no one ever said that they liked me and it kinda revved my engine. Lock his ass up. Wait! Let's not have a repeat of the incident. And incidentally, Charlos has managed to do it with almost all of the races. Since he's of royal blood, he grew up with privilege and could have anything he wants. So when he sees a race that he hasn't defiled, he wants it even more because he gets off on the thought of having something that others can't. What do you call that? A possession kink? I don't know. But I call it like I see it. So Charlos isn't being saved unless it's by an admiral. Admiral Fujitora can't see, but if he's near Caribou, he'd wish he couldn't smell either. His swampy aroma resembles a unique blend of Zoro's dirty workout underwear plus the discharge from Big Mom when it's the end of the month. But should we hold this against him? Yesterday I would have said yes, but today I will say no. His noxious smell is the result of his devil fruit. So his kink is finding a partner as smelly as him. And that's not easy considering we've got more screen time of bathhouses than we have of Shanks. Seriously, that dude is such a mystery. Like, why you no show up? Can we has more Shanks screen time? Me when Shanks shows up. So the dirty degenerate captures women and doesn't let them shower. He holds them inside of him so he can be inside of them. Capturing woman equals bad, but Caribou's kink itself, not bad. Everyone deserves someone who loves them without judgment. So Caribou, just like Luffy saved you, I will too. You can be saved. In exchange, I would like a candle made from the bodily fluids you and your partner excrete during freaky time. And time to move on to our last contender, Dr. Hog Rider. It's actually Dr. Hogback, but I just like saying Dr. Hog Rider. Surprise! His kink is necrophilia. Hogback loves the undead because they don't judge him for being a mad scientist or for his goofy laugh. But more than necro, he loves munting. What's munting, you ask? Be warned, this is a lot, even for me. Munting requires 2 participants and a corpse. Person A positions himself at the orifice of the corpse. For example, Person B jumps on the corpse stomach, forcefully pushing out the "don't say another word, Sigma Hat, that's disgusting." You're right, I almost lost the viewers before the conclusion of the side story. That's the best part. Stop being meta and confess your sins. Never! Not after the incident. What the hell is the incident? Alright, but for that, we'll have to rewind a bit. Wow, a backstory within a side story? You really are being meta today. You see, a few years ago, I had a small, lucrative side hustle of selling Yamato's stinky bathwater. I was eventually arrested by an officer. She wasn't like you, bad cop or good cop. She was just a cop. A cop that could cop a feel anytime. And she liked me back, so she let me go and gave me her number. But the unimaginable happened when I messaged her. What? She signed off her text like an email. Best regards, cop. Ugh. And I've never been the same since. Enough of this bullshit, Sigma Hat. What did you do? Sigma Hat, just tell us and we'll help you reduce your sentence. Fine, I'll tell you. I drank all of Yamato's bathwater supply. The jars I've been selling were actually just my bathwater. Somehow my customers figured it out and I have a bounty on me for fraud. That's it. We got him. Enjoy prison, you f***er. I've accepted my fate. So when does my cavity search start? No! And from starting to stitch corpses to ending at their digestive endings is the fate Dr. Hogrider chose. So I can, in good faith, decline him a save. And save this video to your computer, because with all the freaky shit I covered, it might not be up forever. But you can see more of me forever if you like and comment on this video. I'd love to know, what is your freaky desire? But most importantly, don't forget to sell Yamato's bathwater and subscribe for more One Piece and anime content. Bye bye!